Everybody, how do you feel? Good? We were just off the air, we were talking about what it's like being kind of hungover in the desert, and Martin, you were saying like playing hungover stinks.
It's really bad. I try to avoid it if ever possible, you know.
Sometimes you can't though, because you're in the atmosphere and you're indulging, and then the next day you try and play it off, but everybody knows.
I was so well behaved last night. I can't even explain.
And why is this?
I left the site before LCD. I can't believe it. They're one of my favorite bands.
Did you do that just for self-discipline?
Well, I want for you guys, obviously. I knew I had a 10 a.m. engagement, and there's also the small matter of the show at like 6 today. Yeah. Very,
very nice. So, Ian and Martin, you two have known each other since university, or did you know each other before that?
No, since university.
Yeah, I kind of left university, but they were still keeping me there.
Once music came into your life, was university right out the window?
Oh, well, I was studying music at university.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
There you go. Okay. What are the benefits of knowing each other for so long and now being in a band? What are the pluses and what are the negatives?
I think the answer to that is kind of the same. There's a kind of he knows exactly what I'm thinking and I know exactly what he's thinking all the time, and you can't really hide anything.
Yeah. Also, the plus point is that there's kind of no such thing as an argument you can't resolve. You know, like with a sibling or something?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be angry for a while, but eventually it'll be fine.
You just get over it.
If you just know someone for like a year or 2 years, that's like, any argument could end the band if you've been on tour for long enough. You know?
Yeah. So you guys just kind of let it slide.
You just have a mad punch-up and that's it.
Yeah.
Lauren, and you were doing something completely different prior to being the front woman to this magical band. You were studying journalism and law, and then you took a hard left turn. When did you decide to leave that behind and focus on music?
Well, I've been in bands since I was a teenager, so it's not as much of a left turn as it seems. But I guess I didn't study music like these guys. It was just something I did in my spare time. And I guess we all had other jobs when we started this band, and it was only once we got to a certain point that we were able to stop doing that and focus on churches full time. And, that's a privilege not many people get, so we're very lucky.
How did you meet these guys?
I met Ian when he was recording an EP of my old band, and then he had mentioned that him and Martin were working on some stuff, and then I went in to have a listen, and that's pretty much where it started.
Did you immediately gel as a group of people? Did you immediately get along?
I think so. I think we were very excited about how quickly we were able to write and how we all felt really positive about what we were writing. Like sometimes it's harder to merge ideas with people when you don't really know them that well, but I think we were really encouraged by what we were making so early on, and I think it just felt a little different in the writing room.
So your first show was, I think it was in Glasgow in 2012, which seems like a long time ago, but it wasn't really. How far have you come as far as nerves, or what did it feel like then on stage as opposed to what it feels like now?
Very different to now.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I think when we started this band, we were all a little outside our comfort zone. With the type of music that we were making, with the amount of attention that was on it, even from very early on. For people who don't know, our band kind of broke on the internet, and there was this song out there that was sort of running away with itself, and we didn't know how to play live yet, and it was one of those. The kind of first 6 months of being in this band was about catching up and finding our feet. So now we've got, my God, I have no idea how many shows we've played, but it's hundreds and hundreds, and it was very, very different times.
So were you terrified? Do you remember very vividly the first time that you were on stage?
It's the only time I've ever drank tequila before a performance, even to this day.
Even Lauren did.
Honestly, yeah, we all had a...
Tequila's dangerous.
We all had a shot of tequila before we took the stage that night.
Do you think it helped?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that today. What do you think?
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either. That's great. So as far as shows that stand out, Ian, I saw this amazing interview with you, and you've played so many places, but for some reason the show in LA at the Troubadour really seemed to stick out for you. Why is that? I was at that show, and it was...
You were?
Yeah, and it was beautiful, because it's such a legendary venue, and there is no bad spot in the house, but... For you guys, what was it that made that stand out?
Yeah, you pretty much answered the way that I was going to answer.
Should have shut up.
Just calm down. But it's just such an intimate venue, and like you say, it feels like you're kind of surrounded by everyone, like they're on top of you and around you, and it's so hot and sweaty, and you've got all the pictures of like Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison. You're just like, This place has got some real history, and you can feel it, you know.
In the bones, yeah.
Fantastic place to play.
So, Lauren, tomorrow night you guys take the stage at 6 o'clock, and you're playing the main stage. Oh no, it's tonight. Tonight's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might as well have been drinking. Tonight is Saturday. You take the stage at 6 o'clock, and you're doing the main stage, and 6 is like magic hour. How do you approach a show like Coachella? Do you still have nerves a little bit, or are you so excited you just can't wait?
Well, I think this year we're excited that we won't be playing in direct sunlight, which would be intense. Like last time we played in the afternoon, and the sun was right on the stage, and that's the warmest show I think we've ever played. But yeah, I don't know. I guess festival shows are always different from headline shows because it's during the day and you're outside, and you don't necessarily know how many people have come to see you specifically or anything like that. But there's a different kind of energy at festivals as well. So, you know, I think you get a little bit of both, and that's good.
Especially this particular festival, because it's in the desert and there's something so mystical in the desert, so it does definitely have its very own energy. What do you see when you look out into the crowd? Do you look at certain people, or do you kind of zone out?
Generally, I try not to look at people, just because they usually distract me. But at this festival, I just look at the kind of skyline, which to me has become iconic over the years of this festival, just the way that the Ferris wheel in the mountains and all that stuff. And I remember last time we played, being pretty blown away by that, just realising that we'd come pretty far as a band, and now to level up to the main stage, it's different again, so I'm excited.
I think we're going to be looking onto a lot of Guns N' Roses t-shirts tonight.
Yeah, no, that's true. You really are. Will you stay for Guns N' Roses?
Hell yeah.
Yes, most likely.
I like his answer. Hell yeah. Okay, well, it seems like you've earned that shot of tequila, so you can have one now or you can have one later, but we'll take care of you inside if you'd like.
Okay.
Ian, Lauren, and Martin, who loves Emma Watson, from what I hear, and Batman. See, I know
Is
things.
that on his Wikipedia page?
I know things. It's not on his Wikipedia.
Who told you that?
Don't worry about it. It's none of your business.
Okay, I have to go. Bye.
This is Churches. Thank you guys for coming out. We're live from the desert. I'm Nicole Alvarez for KROQ.
Busted.